Morning, welcome to my vlog, Puah-Midwife. How are you guys doing? On today's topic, I would like to talk about expecting multiples, what you have to consider before your multiples arrive. Because it's quite an exciting, also going to be quite challenging period in your life. So you want to try as much as you can to have certain things ready before your multiples arrive. First off, it's also important that you attend parent craft classes, also known as pregnancy wellness classes, antenatal classes, whatever you call it. It's actually good for you and your partner to attend these classes so you know what to expect. Also, nowadays we have online classes available. I also do online classes if you're interested, so that you know what you have to have in place before your twins arrive and what you're going to see in your pregnancy journey, so that if they happen, you're not kind of taken back by it. You already expect it, you know what to expect. Also, first off, it's also good to have a stroller ready. I know I just delved into that. Yes, because you have to figure out your environment, what kind of stroller are you going to need. Are you going to need a side-by-side, a tandem, or a jogger style stroller? Also important to get car seats available and ready at the ready. Also, most importantly, you have to prepare so letting your older kids know what to expect, getting them involved in choosing the cuts, get them involved. The more involved they are, the more comfortable they are with the idea that they're going to be having two little people coming in, taking over the say. So it's very important. Also, start to arrange the nursery. It's important to have things in place because you know you're going to be getting heavier through this journey. Your bump is going to be getting bigger, you're going to be getting more tired. So the sooner you start to do these things, the better. So arrange the nursery. You can never have enough diaper. I keep saying that. Get as much, the deals out there. Once you see a deal, get them. You can never get enough diaper. Get things ready, get their clothes ready, get their outfits ready. Some people say, oh, I don't know whether to get premature baby grows or to wait to get the normal size baby grows. But the important thing to know is that your baby is going to be growing anyway, even if your baby is born premature. Thankfully, the NICU unit, so the NICU unit provides, the neonatal unit provides like premature baby grows that you can use at the time of birth. So it gives you quite a while, it gives you some time to buy some well-sized baby grows as your babies grow bigger. Also, support is another important factor in this. You need to get help. You need to have a support plan in place because your partner is going to be going back to work at some point. So you want to make sure that you have someone at home who's going to be helping you with the older kids and the twins when they arrive. If your mom can make it for the time being, you need to have that support, friends around. If there are friends around, have a schedule. Having a schedule is quite important. Who's going to help me on Mondays? Who's going to help me on Tuesdays? Because you will need that support. It can be quite overwhelming waking up in the middle of the night trying to feed two babies at the same time. Also, I know some people want to breastfeed and do complete breastfeeding, but it might be that your babies might need top up. I'm talking from experience. When I had my twins, I was expressing around the clock because they were quite small. So you might want to express and store it up so that when your twins need it, the milk is available. But that's going to take a bit of your time. So having the extra help there will go a long way to help you. Another thing to do before your twins arrive is to declutter. Yes, because two babies do take quite a lot of space. So declutter your house as much as you can. Get rid of some old toys, donate some clothes that you don't need at the moment. So having the right space available in your house to accommodate your two new babies is quite important. Another point, meal prep. If you don't have enough support or someone at home who's going to be getting the meals ready for you and your kids and for yourself and your partner, then it's important that you meal prep ahead of time. Yes, because you will find out that the time goes by, you wake up, you have to look after two babies, you don't have time to cook from the scratch or to even feed yourself. So meal prep goes a long way to help at this stage. Another important thing that a lot of women don't want to talk about or don't have time to think about is their mental health. You're going to be having lots of sleepless nights, you're going to be quite tired, depending on what mode of delivery you have. You might have had a cesarean section, you might be still dealing with the scar pain or the pain from the cesarean, and you still have to go about your daily activities and still have to look after your babies, still have to look after your older kids. So it's important to take out time to know what signals your body is giving you. If you find that you're quite teary and you're quite tired, you can't sleep, you're constantly awake, feeling lethargic or can't sleep, then it's time to seek help. Definitely it's important to take time out to respond to your body's signals, take a break, rest in between, because the first 6 months are going to be quite challenging for you. And there's a term that I always use, that the first 6 months you go into survival mode, because here you are with 2 kids, you need a single swim. So, you have to take out time to look after yourself, get help. Don't be too shy to ask for help when you need it. So, so I hope that you enjoy it. Twins are a blessing. My twins right now are 6-year-old, and every day I keep looking at them because they were so small. They were born at 24 weeks, so my first one was 1.5 and the other twin was 2 kilos, so they're quite small. And if you look at them now, you wouldn't believe that they were once so tiny. So enjoy the journey. They're a blessing. They've got each other, and your older siblings have got twins, so enjoy it. And I hope if you have more questions that you would like me to touch upon, please feel free to send me a message. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. This is Puah-Midwife signing out. Have a good day. Bye.